Most people don't wake up one day and decide to become narcissistic. They don't plan it, they don't announce it. They arrive there under pressure. Stress narrows the world. It pulls attention inward. When the nervous system is overwhelmed, survival replaces connection. At first, it's not selfishness, it's protection. But over time, self-focus starts to feel like safety. When stress lasts too long, feedback stops sounding like information and starts sounding like attack. Questions feel threatening. Disagreement feels personal. Listening feels dangerous. So the defenses come up. Explaining, correcting, controlling the conversation before it can hurt. Not because someone feels superior, but because they can't afford to feel exposed. Control becomes a substitute for safety. When life feels unpredictable, certainty feels calming. So people begin to manage others instead of managing themselves. They shape narratives. They insist on being right. They withdraw warmth to regain balance. What looks like dominance often begins as anxiety. Stress drains the inside, and when internal validation runs out, people start looking outward for reassurance, for admiration, for agreement. Connection turns into a mirror. Others aren't met where they are. They're used to hold the self together. Empathy requires space, and stress consumes space. When someone is overwhelmed long enough, curiosity fades, patience thins, compassion feels optional. This doesn't mean empathy is gone forever. It means the system is overloaded. But if the stress never resolves, emotional distance hardens into a trait. Uncertainty becomes unbearable. So stressed minds cling to certainty, even when it costs truth. Black and white thinking feels safer than nuance. Being right feels calmer than being open. Not because the person is arrogant, but because doubt feels like collapse. Some environments train this: competitive systems, unstable families, spaces where vulnerability is punished and control is rewarded. In those places, self-promotion looks like strength, emotional detachment looks like leadership, and dominance looks like confidence. Eventually, the behavior outlives the environment. The real danger isn't stress, it's stress that never gets processed. When survival strategies become identity, defensiveness becomes character, control becomes confidence, emotional distance becomes strength. That's how narcissism forms, not from vanity, but from fear that never got relief. This happens to good people. People who had to be strong too early. People who weren't allowed to need. People who learned that vulnerability costs too much. Stress doesn't invent narcissism. It amplifies what hasn't been tended to. The way back isn't shame, it's safety. As the nervous system settles, empathy returns. As safety increases, control loosens. People soften when they no longer feel under siege. Narcissism under stress is fear dressed as strength. And awareness, before survival hardens into identity, is where healing begins.